Tesla having a strong showing today, but having a rough 2022 with shares falling more than 67% this year and over 70% from the all-time high in November of 2021. So let's bring back our all-star panel, Mitch Rochelle and Dave Maney, on where things, or all things Elon Musk's, are going. So Dave, would you buy the dip on this Tesla stock right now?
No, and I'm a big fan of Elon Musk's. As a fellow entrepreneur, certainly not of his scale or skill, I think there are few like him. He is a massively great thinker, promoter, bringer together of resources, visionary, and what he's done with Twitter is extremely brave and putting your money where your mouth is, as few in human history have done. And yet, there's a brilliant piece in the Wall Street Journal today by Holman Jenkins, just kind of looking at the price and the situation of Tesla. And unfortunately, no, just because I can admire think the world of the guy and still say I wouldn't buy it at that price.
So, Dave, yeah, don't sell your entrepreneurship short there. I see the size of that fish on the back of the wall there. So, Mitch, Elon says that he wants to find a CEO for Twitter. Can he really step away, and does he need to step away from Twitter for the sake of Tesla?
Listen, he probably needs to step away from a lot of those companies and be a chairman of the board and not a chief operating officer. But I don't think that it's in his DNA. And if you look at Tesla and its history, the C-suite had a revolving door of individuals who couldn't keep up with the frenetic pace of the founder of the company. So it may be easier said than done. I think the shareholders of Tesla would love to see him step back from Twitter a little bit, but him finding somebody who can do things his way may be a challenge.
So, and Mitch, one more to you. People betting against Elon have failed miserably. Is this a bump in the road, do you think, for Elon Musk, or is this what people have been talking about?
No, I think he kind of brings it on himself, too. He takes on the short sellers, or at least used to quite a bit, until he started stocking up more adversaries in Washington. So he's sort of frying bigger fish. But the reality is, I think, as Dave said in the previous segment, basically electric vehicles are not so unique. And I think Tesla's morphing into an ordinary automobile company. And that's going to be the hard thing to navigate. It sort of reminds me of when computers became, sort of democratized and ubiquitous, and Apple needed to morph, away from being a desktop and notebook computer company into something different. I think Tesla's going to have to do the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. And Dave, so, where are you on, you talked about the EVs in general. So then are you putting money, or would you put money in the beginning of next year into EVs? And where are you looking in that? Is it a Tesla, or is it a Rivian that might be a stretch, or is it GM or Ford? What are you looking at?
Yeah, look, I think that the level of support which has been provided to the entire category by government policy is complete. Like, I don't think there's anything else in the economy, maybe healthcare in some fashion, where there's just such a complete government involvement and specific policies that are supporting the valuation levels. Those policies are by no means ensured that they'll go forward, and God knows we don't have the electricity supply at the moment to fulfill all those needs. I certainly don't like the up-and-comers in the segment, and if I was making any bet, I'd be looking at one of the great engineering and production and logistics companies like GM or like Volkswagen, or Toyota, who can do it at scale.
Caution going forward. Mitch, Dave, great conversation today. I appreciate it. Thank you for your time.